Welcome back to our channel, Intimate Viewpoint. Today we continue with the series on reigniting intimacy. Our focus for today is titled Money Fights in Marriage. Here's the real reason. Stay with me. You are up for some great surprises today. Yes, welcome back. Money is supposed to support your dreams, right? But for so many couples, it becomes the number one reason for fights. Why is this so? Today we are going to uncover the real reason couples fight about money and what you can do to stop letting finances tear your marriage apart. Do stick around, because you are not just going to hear theories. You will see how couples like Michael and Anna, for example, play this out in real life. We are going to be having this couple visiting their family to see how things work out there. I'm sure you have a lot to learn, and you may even recognize a little bit of yourself too. So we look into the story of Michael and Anna. Are you ready? Let's meet Michael and Anna. Michael happens to be a gadget lover. He loves the thrill of upgrading to the newest phone, the latest headphones, and the coolest smart home devices. But as for Anna, she is laser focused on their future. She dreams of a cozy home with a white picket fence. For her, every dollar saved is a step closer to that dream. That's good. But now, let's have a role play. In scene 1 of our role play, let's listen. Michael is saying something to his spouse, Anna. Pay attention.
Babe, check this out. The new phone just dropped. It's faster, it's sleeker, and I can trade in my old one. Totally worth it.
Michael, we just talked about saving for the down payment. Every time you spend like this, it feels like you're sabotaging our future.
Sabotaging? Come on, Anna, I work hard too. Why can't I enjoy the things I like without being treated like a criminal?
Because every dollar you spend is a dollar further from our dream home.
Well, did you all hear that? Same money, but different priorities. And the result? Endless conflict. Endless conflict. We are going to look at the causes of these conflicts, the causes of these money fights between couples. So, what's really behind these fights? It's really just about the money. It's about what the money represents. Did you get that right? Yes, it's more about what the money represents. So, cause number 1, different spending habits. When the spending habits of the couples are different, there could be friction. One partner is the saver, the other the spender. That sounds cute at first until the credit card statement arrives. So let's go into role play for scene 2 as we observe Anna's reaction when the bills came rolling in at the end of the month. You were there in the house of Michael and Anna when Anna protested about Michael's unbridled spending. Now, let's see what happened when the bills came rolling in. So we go into scene 2 as we observe Anna's reaction. Listen, Anna is speaking now.
Why is there a $250 charge for headphones?
Because I budgeted for them in my head.
Your head budget doesn't count, Michael.
Well, someone let us know in comments below if they are presently facing similar challenge of maybe different spending habits. And if they would like to have further help with it, let us know. Let's go to course number 2. The first cause, different spending habits. Now we look at the second cause. Another cause for money fights is unequal contributions. Sometimes fights arise because one spouse earns more than the other. Resentment creeps in when money feels unequal. Never mind anyway, we will be dealing with solutions much later. For now, let's go back to the family of Michael and Anna as we take a role play in scene 3. So role play scene 3, let's listen. Michael is saying something now.
I pay most of the bills. If I want to splurge, I should be able to.
Oh, so now you're keeping score? This is our money, Michael, not just yours.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. Now we can see how the steam is building up gradually towards a fight. Michael believes his extravagant spending is just. And the only reason he gives is, I pay most of the bills. What are the causes of money fights between couples? We have said different spending habits, then unequal contributions. Next is cause number 3, fear of scarcity or debt. Yes, fear of scarcity or debt. For some people, money fights are rooted in fear. Fear of never having enough, or fear of sinking into debt. We go into role play scene 4 as we continue with the family of Michael and Anna from where they stopped.
You don't understand, Michael. My parents almost lost their house when I was a kid. I can't go through that again. That's why I save so aggressively.
Wow, I didn't know it was that deep for you.
See, it's not about the phone, you can see. It's not about the house either. It's about what? Can you find what it is about? Security, right? It's about trust, feeling safe in the relationship. And you know what? These money fights do not go down without leaving behind certain effects. That's the pain about it all. These frictions do not leave smooth edges. So let's see effects. Some of the effects of these money fights. We would like to point out that if these arguments, however, go unchecked, the resulting damage will run deeper than the bank account. So at this point, we go into scene 5 with another role play. Stay with me. We go back to Anna. Listen.
Fine, I'll just open my own savings account since you can't be trusted.
So we're keeping secrets now?
That's it right there. Blame. That 5-letter word. Blame. And then comes mistrust. These are some of the effects. Blame. And then mistrust. You see, these things are like little termites that often stumble upon a crumb of bread on the floor, just one termite. And before you know it, that termite begins to beckon on, call on, signal to other termites of its kind. By the time you know it, we have multiple termites. So blame signals to mistrust. Mistrust then calls on secrecy. Secrecy calls on hidden accounts. Before you know it, the issue of hidden accounts, someone going to open accounts secretly so the other partner will not be aware. The termites have begun to gather in the family of Michael and Anna. And then there is the secret credit cards. And then love finally begins to sink under resentment. Resentment is the final straw that breaks the camel's back. See what I just said here? It begins with blame, then mistrust, secrecy, and all the other things begin to follow. In fact, studies show that money fights are a leading cause of divorce. Not the leading cause, a leading cause of divorce. They just can't stop fighting about money in that family of Michael and Anna. Now we come to solutions. I want you to know that there is good news. Money doesn't have to be a weapon in your marriage. With the right tools, it can actually bring you closer. I'm positive about that. So I strongly recommend that you check out our series number 3 titled Effective Conflict Resolution. You will find it in our channel. Now to solution number 1. Create a budget together. Very important. Create a budget together. Don't create separate budgets in your heads like the family of Michael, but sit down and make one together. And of course, agree on it too. I would like to inform you that the family of Michael and Anna heeded our solution number 1. They heeded our counsel, and see what happened. We go to role play scene 6. Listen to Anna.
Okay, how about this? $200 a month for gadgets, $200 for fun nights out, and the rest goes into savings.
So I get my toys, you get the savings, and neither of us feels guilty?
Exactly.
Wow, that was cute, wasn't it? Let's see solution number 2 quickly. Solution number 2 is shared financial goals. Shared financial goals. Couples fight less when they are chasing the same finish line. It's like a factory where there are workers on the same process line. We find that workers on the same process line do not bicker with one another, but when another worker from another unit comes in, for example, maybe to pick up a piece of equipment being used by those within that line, you will find that those within that line will rise up in protest. Because he is not, or that person who is coming in is not chasing the same finish line as they on that unit. But anyone on that unit making use of that little piece of equipment will not meet with any opposition, because that person is contributing to the same goal within that unit. That's how it happens in marriage also. Couples will fight less when they are both chasing the same finish line. Yes, let's see role plays in 7. Listen to Michael now.
Alright, if saving for the house is the big goal, let's make a vision board. Every time we save $1,000, we'll mark our progress.
I actually love that idea.
Aha, there we are. Can you see how the steam is now dissipating? This is not just dialogue, but number 1, this is creating a budget together. Number 2, this is having shared or common financial goals. And next is solution number 3, fun money. Fun money. Listen, The boy in the man never dies, and the girl in the woman never dies. They only go dormant and crave to be awoken. So set aside a guilt-free allowance for each partner. Call it fun money if you like. Set it apart. That way, nobody has to justify every little purchase. Okay? Solution number 4 is transparency. That means no more any hidden accounts, no secret credit cards. Transparency. You see, financial honesty is just as important as emotional honesty. Couples should be willing to make this commitment, and you should be willing to make this commitment in your relationship. Remember, it's not you versus your spouse, it's both of you versus the problem. So when couples learn to fight for the future together, money stops being the weapon and starts being the tool it was always meant to be. Let me ask you at this point, what steps are you committing to take based on all we have learned in this episode of Reigniting Intimacy? Let me know in comments below. My voice is a little cracked this morning. Yes, this is morning period as I record. Please bear with me concerning my voice. I want to encourage you, don't give up. I can see you still have one more move to make. Share your thoughts with me in the comments. What money fights have you been through, and how did you handle them? Remember, everything is going to be all right again. You and your partner can win this fight together. So, remember to like and subscribe. Until next episode, from me, it's bye-bye.